Here is our location. This is the showroom and sales center where people come and visit and make their choices about owning a home in Rawabi city. What you see is the first phase of the city that will be built on 1 million square meters. The municipal boundaries will be built on 6,300,000 square meters. We are establishing now a water park area, and as you can see, it's a safe place for the residents to walk. The cars inside it are limited because it's not an open area for the strangers or for the visitors of Rawabi city, because who is coming from out the city to make the shopping or to go to the entertainment area at Wadina, they will have to cross another road. They don't have to cross inside the neighborhoods. And we are expecting to have around 25,000 people to come and live here in Rawabi during the coming 6 years.
If Bashar al-Nasri didn't build on this summit, it would have been a natural growth for a nearby settlement of Atarit. So what happened is Bashar al-Nasri managed to stop a settlement expansion out and stealing more land. If you take a random selection from the neighbors, you will find a Ghazian, a Jerusalemite, a Hebronite, a Nabulsi, a Ramallah guy. So actually in Rawabi you have the Palestinian dream, where you have Palestinians from all backgrounds. Only in Rawabi you have this mix. The shape of the city is very similar to an Israeli settlement. When you have a modern city, you want to take advantage of every square meter and build it in a proper way. The Israelis were very smart in using the landscape and the topography, and managed to take the best of the land. And this is the same thing happened with Rawabi.
Rawabi city, a new city, well planned, but at the same time has faced several challenges. It is a pilot for new cities. When Rawabi started their project, the first issue to tackle was how to provide water to the city, and they did some studies regarding hydrological studies and the possibility of drilling a well in the area. West Bank is suffering shortage in water, and the Israelis are controlling the water resources in the Palestinian water resources.
Actually, water was a very important thing, and I personally was about to just give up and leave the dream and just not to continue with the house buying process because of the water.
The solution was to get a main supply line directly constructed by the Israeli company Mikaro to a point where Rawabi can be connected. It was agreed with the Israeli water company to supply the water from what is called the Israeli national water carrier to the area there, and from there to supply Rawabi and the other villages around Rawabi. At that time we did use the design value 120, which is the recommended value of the Palestinian Water Authority. We also took into consideration the international WHO, World Health Organization, which is 150 liter per capita per day. Now, what I said, 100 to 120 liter per capita per day, this is the domestic use. I either expected consumption that will be by the people themselves, for gardening, for other activities, for the commercial. we are talking about other figures. What has been constructed till now is the first stage, because Rawabi is developing at stages, and I think intermediate stage 20,000, later stage 40,000 inhabitants, but it is now populated by few thousands, and later when it is developed the other storage reservoir will be constructed.
If you go to any Palestinian city, like the main thing you find, like big water tanks and lots of wires, electricity wires, and satellite dishes. Here you don't see such a thing. It's all like underground. It's all high tech, up to date technology. Here in Rawabi, when they build the city, they take into consideration the new generation's need. Open areas, safe pavements, closed roads. Actually, this is where I've decided to leave everything, leave Jerusalem, move to Rawabi for the sake of my kids. We have been living here for a year. We didn't have any supermarket, we didn't have anything. I've had to bring all my needs from Bir Zayt or from the way back from work from Jerusalem. But now, no, it's not a problem. We have a drugstore, we have a supermarket. Like I've said, like we said, like baby steps and the early stages of a city. There's also like stuff that is missing. So you need to go to a city to get it. And in our case, it's Ramallah. In Rawabi, the prices we found compared to Jerusalem and Israel is reasonable, kind of subsidized in a way. The house I bought, it's what you may say a 5-bedroom flat. You're talking about 170 square meters. It cost me almost 110,000 US dollars, where in Jerusalem it won't. The mayor now been appointed is called Majid Abdel Fattah. He's been appointed by the local government in accord, in acceptance with the developer company Rawabi. Our latest topic was the neighborhood council elections. It's a pioneering idea. It's not easy. It's kind of doing the job of the municipality, but it's, you may say, like power the people. Like they have the decision and they have the responsibility of upgrading and maintaining a good quality of your neighborhood. Recently we've had this concert by a Tunisian singer. One of the famous Tunisian singers, Arab singers, called Sabr Rubai. He came, challenged everyone, and came to sing in Palestine. When he was there, he was like, wow, overwhelmed. Like, this is a very sophisticated, modern city.